I'm Alex Christ and you're watching the Onkel Urban Show.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Onkel Urban Show. Today I've got a special guest, another one. We are actually in Berlin right now, in the Black River store, at the 6 years Black River store anniversary. And as I've wrote on Instagram, I will do the next interview with Alex Christ. And thanks for your time, first of all. And yeah, you wrote comments. This time I actually wrote them on paper. A lot of questions actually. And yeah, I picked some. I also will say the name of the person who wrote it. And are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay,
totally.
The first question is from Skate Mojo Daily. How does it feel to be a descendant of Jesus?
It's kind of great, you know. It's just something with a holy background, you know. It's a good feeling, yeah. Good connection to heaven.
Good connection to heaven, yeah. What Drake always does.
Oh yeah.
Next question is from Riverside FB. Where's your favorite fingerboard spot to fingerboard?
Weißdorf, 100%. But I think Porto is the best place on earth to ride fingerboard because they got 2 stores with great opportunities to ride.
And also the outdoor spot in front of the yellow store.
For sure. This one, and then there's the Pateo. And and beside that, it's just a great country and great
It's
city.
a really nice city, yeah, true.
With nice people. So I really prefer this spot.
Yeah, I would recommend this too. I've been there 1 week before you have been there. So yeah, I can totally accept that answer. Next question is from one of your homies, Versace FB.
Shout out.
How's it going with Anbu skateboards?
Yeah, that's a good question. How's it going? Anbu is more like a small local company. It's I always call it the trunk brand. It's because I'm always selling it from my trunk and only one
shop.
Yeah, only one skate shop is dealing with it. It's stay on in Koblenz. You can get the boards there, but always very limited. And yeah, but it's running great. It's not to get rich of it. It's just an hobby to support your local scene. I wanted to make low budget skate decks with all the homies got the opportunity to get a board for some pennies.
So it's going well in total.
Yeah, it's going well. Yeah. For me, it's going well. I'm not getting any money or a lot of money with it, but it's enough to keep this thing survive and have an opportunity for your local scene to bring them boards for a low budget. So it's cool.
I haven't tried them honestly, but I want to try.
You need to.
Yeah. Next question is from Roulette47. Favorite trick?
Favorite trick? Oh.
But I think we should separate this because another question is favorite grind, and also they're like you should separate that. I think let's talk about favorite flat ground trick.
Favorite flat ground trick. For me, the best feeling is, I think, tray flip. Yeah, because I like the feeling of it. Just to do it like real skateboarding, you know. But honestly, I can't do it really good on my skateboard. I'm always like stomping the tree flip and not making it pretty smooth.
Yeah.
So that's maybe a good addition to do it with the fingerboard to try to make it very smooth. So I like tray flips a lot of, and double flips for sure. Any double flip variation.
There will be later on another interesting question about this.
Oh, okay.
So, the next question is from Tom_24_ FB What's your favorite grind?
Pretty long name, yes.
Yeah.
Favorite grind, I would say it's grind. It's a K grind. maybe Nolly K. It's a good feeling. Yeah, Nolly K.
Another question from Cross FB. Favorite spot, favorite fingerboard spot. You just I
just
think
said
Porto. But do you have like, let's say not in Porto but back home when you can build something?
back home? Maybe in my favorite spot, fingerboard spot. I would say my favorite fingerboard spot is the park I built with a friend of mine in a youth organization house, you know. We've been working with kids and we built a park, I think it's 6 years ago, and this park is always the park with the perfect ledge. We designed the ledge on this park and it's pretty high, I like high obstacles, and that's always, I would say that's my favorite spot. I'm not there very often, but I like it.
Sweet. Next question from Manu Oberle. We know Manu.
Yeah, for sure, shout out.
Shout out to Manu. Superbock or Sagres? I know that's actually a tough question because you're not allowed to drink normal beer because...
But, wait, is it possible to stand up?
Yeah, of course, do it. I know what you want to show. Do it, come on.
Superbock.
I think I will zoom in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the answer is fallen on Superbock.
Yeah, but it's a
I
really
agree.
good question. So Sagres is also a good beer, but I prefer Superbock. But at the moment I can't drink any normal beer because of gluten stuff.
Yeah, you have to drink gluten-free beer as he's doing right here. Yeah, but I would decide the same way. I would say Superbock as well. I like Superbock too.
It's a
And
great
of course
beer.
the small bottles.
Yeah, Kata told me she also really prefer Superbock.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Next question is from Anton Gonza1. Your favorite Black River ramp?
Good question. Stair set for sure. I really like rails down anything. The stair set
The
is
new stair set with
the yellow one.
rail.
I really love it. But another ramp I really like to ride. It's a very difficult ramp. It's Chris Kraft signature ramp.
Yeah.
The one with the small and
With the gap in the middle.
I like to do with the two curbs to ride it separate. It's really nice obstacle. Yes.
Nice. Next question, Jamie PD_FB. Why are you so good?
Yeah.
What's the
It's
missing
because
detail?
I'm
What's
a
the
descendant
secret?
of Jesus, you know. that's
why you have like a fish on your hand and the cross on the finger.
That's the main reason I think. I don't know.
Yeah, the Holy Ghost is inside of you.
Yes.
Next question from Elbon5000, and this is actually a kind of tough question. What made you go to Flatface?
What made me go to Flatface? I was riding a lot of wood parks. I got a new playground and I really love the condition of this park and really like to ride on wood. And that's the reason I prefer to ride
Non-urethane?
Yeah, non-urethane because it's too grippy.
Yeah.
But I think the best choice on any marble stuff is
Urethane, oak or Y-wheel.
Oak or Y-wheel.
Or joy-cold.
Yes, or joy-cold. I think that's the real way. You know, it feels pretty real, but it's very hard to ride it on wood. I think and for me it's very difficult. So I prefer on wood. I prefer Flatface. That was the main reason.
I think that counts.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's a proper answer. So next question is actually from a mate from my school, and he has nothing to do with skateboarding or fingerboarding.
Really?
But I really like the question because this is like the most awkward question when you tell any stranger you skateboard or fingerboard. So he's called Lil Soulmate or Lil 5 Old Mate, and he's asking you, do you know Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk. No,
I guess not in person.
Not in person, no. I know some skaters, but not Tony Hawk. So it's not possible to get in contact.
Yeah. But you know him, but not in person.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
you played Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yeah, for sure. I
Like
not
in-
only played it, I
You still doing it? You
still I got the new one,
the 5.
5-1. I
That's
was
really shitty.
Yeah, it's really shitty, but I don't care. You know, you sit in front of it with your friends, drinking some beer and riding on Tony Hawk. It's nice.
I think it's time for a new EA game of skate.
Yeah, for sure.
Or EA
Completely.
Skate. Yeah.
Really, that was mind blowing.
Next question, Radical Muffin. Your favorite waffle topping to kickflip over?
Yeah, I got gluten. You know, it's a problem. I got the gluten problem, and I also can't
what
drink
what
milk.
about fruit? You can use fruits as a topping.
Yeah.
So you have
Maybe
no waffle.
strawberries. Strawberries. Strawberries is nice.
Okay.
It's a good one, but
So-
it's a funny question.
Next question is one of the questions from Martin Beckmann.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and I chose wisely. I didn't took
Okay.
all of them because that would be, then this video would be 18 plus.
But
So-
I discussed the questions with
Yeah,
him.
yeah, we
For
talked
sure.
about it before.
Yeah.
So, Der Mordin is asking you, jelly or Nutella? Jelly is marmalade.
No. Yeah, I can't eat
Both of
Nutella
them. You can't.
because so
really?
it's jelly because I can't eat milk stuff.
Oh, damn boy.
It's really hard.
You're cursed
Tough
by
one.
the devil.
Yes, it's like that, yeah.
Next question from Yusef Fraud1. Why are you so good in frontside flips and hard flips? And that's the question what I said like 5 minutes ago about the double flips, because I know you're one of those guys who's doing double hard flips
Yeah.
to 5-0 down the rail.
Yeah.
You know, that's
I really like. It's a really good question because those tricks have been. Yeah, I think the frontside flip was one of the second tricks I was practicing with my fingerboard, and I used the Andrew Reynolds trick tip for it. And he showed it on skateboard how to do frontside flip because I wasn't able to do frontside flip on my skateboard. So I always tried to do it with my fingerboard like him. So that's the reason why I can do the frontside flips like that. I think it's the reason because I always studied this trick tip. So it's pretty good trick tip. And the other one was I was a big Baker fan. So the other
Yeah,
one is
Baker's
Brian
like-
Herman with the greatest hard flips on earth. So I always wanted to do hard flips like that.
Next question from Lou FB. He actually wrote like 10 questions and I picked 2. I hope you're not angry with me, but I can't take all of them. So, how you get on Yellowwood?
Also a good one.
Because I know you have like tons of sponsors. I think back in the days it was Piratenholz, Skate Shop Headquarter.
Yeah, the skateboard headquarters.
How was the shoe brand called?
British Knights. Still in.
British
Yeah,
Knight.
still in.
The energy drink,
Rhinos.
Rhinos Energy.
Yeah.
So, how you get on Yellowwood? That's
Yellowwood was at the point I was riding for Flake, and Flaggy was just stopping to do boards as much and wasn't a lot of
support for you.
Yeah, it was good support, but he wasn't doing decks, making decks anymore. So we started to he started to get more out of it, and I was riding for white trucks and white wheels from Fast Fingers. I don't know the number. It was some years ago, and we've met each other and get in contact and talked about that, and I like the product, and we have been understanding each other pretty good. So it was a cool contact, and I was down for it. So I was in white trucks and white wheels, and at that time Flaky was getting more slower with flaked, and everything was getting more tiny, and he was more planning to stop it. I asked him if there is a possibility to get to Yellowwood, and if he's down for it, and it's no problem for him, and yeah, it was no problem for him. Everything was cool. It was really nice. So
the
thanks
main
again,
thing,
man.
So the main thing is more or less just a good friendship, good connection.
Flaky is just a great person.
Yeah,
really.
True, I know it. The other question from LUFB is, what does your family and your friends think about fingerboarding?
Oh, that's a good question. My friends are more like the skate rats, you know, and they're more like, oh, it's a toy, come on. But they're supporting that. They really like to see the stuff. They are into it. They respect that. It's cool. My family is more like out of it, so they don't know anything about fingerboarding. So they know I'm riding on contests and stuff, but
they're like, yeah, go for it, do it, but leave us alone with it.
Yeah, not in a bad way, in a very positive way. So,
but they're not really supporting you.
When the Fast Fingers contests have been on a live stream, they always have been sitting on the computer. It was really like that. So it's
nice.
kind of funny, I think, but it's more out of it. My friends are
more distant,
supporting it, and that's cool. Yeah. I think it's very important to connect fingerboarding a little bit with skateboarding, you know. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah.
Next question is from Shredders. What was your first setup?
My first setup was a tech deck.
Oh really?
Buggy Lesic Pro model from Birdhouse. It was a blue one with I think there was any bird on it, but I don't know. It's a long time ago. I think 9 years. So, but that was my first one. I don't have it anymore. It's pretty sad.
Hey, you Juden!
Okay, go on. That was really funny. Who was it?
Alle. Beckmann. Hast du es nicht gesehen? Martin Beckmann and Hoffman.
Yeah, but
Markus Weiss.
But that was.
I will leave it in. I will leave it in the video.
Yeah, you need to leave it in because it's a part of it.
Yeah. Next question is still from Shredders. Let's just go on. We're almost done. Your first big fingerboard success.
I think it was big. Yeah, it was Fast Fingers. That was the one contest I was driving there with my girlfriend and some friends of us. It was very spontaneous. Yeah, I think I also got some paper in my beer. It's a special taste.
I hope the paper's gluten-free.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, for sure. But we've been driving to the contest to Fast Fingers, but it was spontaneous. We started to drive there at 12 or 1 o'clock, and we was driving the whole night. So we were pretty
tired,
wasted when we came there, and I was riding the contest without sleep. And because I was so tired, I was drinking a lot of Red Bull. It was for free at this contest, and I was one can after another. And then I was getting shaky, you know, because of adrenaline and all the caffeine. And I think 20 minutes before my run, I was falling down, you know, and a friend of mine took my feet up to get my blood floating back. And I came back and rode the run, and that was the year I was getting first time in final. So it was a pretty funny thing, I guess. Yeah, I would say that was the first big one. Yeah.
Next question from LL Dex. I know these guys from Belgium, when I'm right. So shoutouts to Belgium. Who was your favorite fingerboarder when you started?
Good question. I got more of them. I had more of them. First one, Dimitri Schlotauer, for sure. It's still my favorite fingerboarder, and I think he's not able to. He's still isn't.
He sometimes he comes around in the store, still with 29 millimeters, and he's like, oh yeah, let's do switch heel flip feeble. Down the Timo Kranz stair set. It's like a real old big stair set, and he's doing it like after 3 tries, so he's still really insane.
Such a machine, really crazy. That was one of mine, and Elias Asmuth, for sure. And yeah, it's only when I started or from now.
When you started, but you also can say who's your favorite fingerboarder today?
Today, yeah, there are some. Also. More. I think currently Stolli for sure. From hardness of the tricks,
he's insane.
Stolli, but from style it's Euro Danko.
Yeah, he has a good clean style.
So his parts, I'm always watching them. It's so crazy. I don't know how to.
And he has
do
he has the perfect table for it.
Yeah.
I can't be the only one who thinks this desk is like made for it. It's like super wide and super long, and his laptop is anywhere here, so really far in front of him, and he has all the space here and sitting there and has just a nice session.
Yeah, and so clean.
Yeah.
And
kickflip, back tail, flip off.
Yeah, like stuff like that, but always landing on
this.
Like this.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that, and making the flips so clean, it's crazy. And for sure TKY, the legend. For sure.
Shoutouts. Yeah, sweet. Next question is from Eric the Border, O_O_. Heavy metal or punk rock?
Punk rock. I would say punk rock.
Okay. Next question, Robin for life _OK. Supreme or Nike SB skate team?
Supreme. 100%, because they are currently ripping the greatest street stuff. I really like that New York street footage, it's pretty great.
And the last question from Versace FB, do you like beer?
Yeah, for sure. I love beer. Cheers, man.
Cheers. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you for the interview.
If you guys liked it, let me know. Write something down in the comment section. Maybe I will read it, maybe you will read it. If you have any different questions about anything else, just write it down below, and the last words are yours.
Yeah, thank you for the interview.
You're welcome.
Thanks again to Timo for making this great event and being 100% fingerboarding. And yeah, I'm Alex Christ, and you're watching the Onkel Show.